What it is, YouTube? Is your boy DC coming back with another bullseye of a tutorial here today on the channel. We're gonna be doing a dope video today on how to get some custom NBA YoungBoy style type of ad libs. Also, this applies to Lil Durk, Young Blue type of, those melodic auto-tune ad libs that really just take a song from being like an amateur home recording to over the top. You feel me? Having a crafted custom sound. So let's get to it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. This is gonna be like almost a halfway full mix breakdown, but let's just get to it right now. If you want to see more videos like this, drop it down. You feel me? What type of videos you want to see? And also, if you want to support the channel, check the link. So let's go.
They throwing rocks at their face and I can't feel it. I understand, I see the fake, but I don't feel it. I kept my distance for too long. I ain't trying to be cool with nobody. I did a couple people wrong. They did the same, but ain't no blame game on nobody. I lost my cousin to the streets, I lost my brother to the system. I did sometime, I lost my man and I bounced right back. I know a couple niggas don't like that, but I'm like Rocky, I'ma fight back. Kinda swinging on me, I seen them changing on me. Might be in my head, but I ain't never in my feelings. Hey, first to that bird, I'ma run it up for real, bro. Show 'em what a young nigga really got that left for. Don't disturb my phone, my nigga, I might not pick up. If your vibe ain't good, my nigga, please don't come near me. They might scream that it's love, and you might feel everything about that. My nigga, please don't trust that. They'll hate the way they feel that way to trust that. It's okay, I put a lock and key right where my heart at. Bitch, you need a pen key just to unlock that. Just to unlock that. Just to unlock that.
All right, really dope song. Shout out to the artist Von Banks who let me mix this, and I mixed this like a year ago, type situation. So it's really dope to come back to a mix I did a year ago and like see like, damn, bro, I don't know what the hell I was on, but I was doing some crazy shit. So first thing, lead vocal. Okay, so I just used a Soothe 2, and that's just because he recorded it in FL Studio. It kind of sounded like there was just a slight amount of harshness. So before I even started mixing, there's no other, like I already printed down the auto tune. The vocals came to me with the auto tune printed in, so there was no auto tune that applied here. But yeah, most importantly, I just use a Soothe 2 to start.
They throwing rocks at their face and I can't feel it. I understand, I see the fake, but I don't feel it. I kept my distance for too long. I ain't trying to be.
Oh yeah, and I forgot to tell y'all boys, I actually don't have the original audio files. I'm actually playing the bounce mix type shit like that. So yeah, don't worry. So yeah, I used the Soothe to start out, and the next after that, I used the tube tech. I use this specifically because with the NBA YoungBoy vocal, like I just like how the tube tech really just adds a warm glow, and that's coming down to the tubes that it has it on the output. So we baking a chocolate cake, and one of the first things that we do now that the vocal's been recorded and baked is we throwing on a little bit of frosting on the top. So I use the tube tech type situation. So yeah, unfortunately with this, I'm not gonna be able to bypass the plugins in and out because I'm actually literally using the song that I printed down type shit to play it back. I don't have the original lead vocals and shit, right? So yeah, most importantly is I just notched out a couple of frequencies, and usually when you got guys like MB and YoungBoy that kind of singing like this, the auto tune can kind of create a nasaliness, kind of a little brother obnoxiousness, a little sister, little kids running around the house, bad jits type of frequency in the nose. So that's why I went in there and did a couple notches in the mid range. Okay, now after that, usually at that point, that's when I like to bring in some de-essing. In here, I use the precision de-esser. So it's interesting to see this mix from a year ago. This is probably like the transition period where I started to learn about mastering grade de-esser. So now I use the Weiss de-esser, but I use both of them here on this session. So really dope to go back. But yeah, most importantly, using mastering grade de-essers are good because they're made to be like a de-esser for a whole mix. So they retain more of the quality. You feel me? It's kind of like if you want to go wash your clothes, you go to the dry cleaner sometimes, maybe over going to the laundromat, because going to the dry cleaner is going to help you maintain the quality of the fabric versus where if you just throw it in any old washing machine, it kind of might be a little bit too harsh like a regular de-esser is and grab it and kind of ruin some of that texture. All right, so that's what we're looking at. After that, we got the SSL E channel script. Oh my god. And then I use the expander here on his vocal, and yeah, let's play a little bit of the song in here, how like his vocal had a good presence.
Nigga, please don't come near me. They might scream that it's love, and you might feel everything about that. My nigga, please don't trust that. Yeah, headway, feeling where to trust that. It's okay, I put a lock and key right where my heart at. Bitch, you need a pen key just to unlock that. Just to unlock that. Just to unlock that. I'm glad I made it out, catch me up on the paper route. Don't have your hand out, asking me for no favor. Everybody going on mute, I ain't even heard them. They don't need your time on present, they don't deserve it.
So yeah, here, like, you know, when he originally recorded, it was very smooth. So to insert some of that energy, most important thing, we use a little bit of expander, you know. So the SSLE expander, what it does is when the volume of something drops to a low point, it's kind of like a soldier helping out another soldier, like Private Ryan, the movie, you feel me, type shit like that. So yeah, it helps up the other soldier and it picks it up. It increases the volume of when you have, you know, stuff that's dropping low. So it actually makes it feel like there's more energy because the vocal's getting louder type shit, but in a very subtle way, you feel me, very subtle. So yeah, SSLE was very important here. Okay, another great thing too was the RVOCs, which is what we always used ever since a year ago. I use a Spectre here just to give a little bit of density in that low mid part of his vocal. It gives a nice body and a nice warmth because he's talking about the paddock in the lock key. Just he's talking about his heart and stuff. So what frequencies are your heart? It's usually low mid. If you put your hand on your heart, you feel me? What it's gonna be boom 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 boom. It's gonna make that low mid type of sound. So that's why I increased the low mid, because, you know, emotionally I was triggered to put that. And sometimes in order to make the song glue, you know, not just slapping a bus compressor, but in order to make it emotionally glue, you gotta listen to the words of the rapper and make your mixing moves go based on that. All right. So yeah, and then we use the warm mode, which is really dope. So simultaneously it rolls off top end with saturation, but boosting in that area, which is how we were able to get that high end. And you see how I did not use fresh air over here. Okay, really dope. So let's look at the actual effects, you know, because this is an effects video about NBA YoungBoy. I use the toupee on these type of effects.
Catch me up on the paper route. Don't have your hand out, asking me for no favor. Everybody going on mute, I ain't even heard them. They don't need your time on present, they don't deserve it. Paint the picture. Understand I be whatever you want me to be, little nigga.
I think and throughout this whole song, I was automating the delay. We'll look at that too. But yeah, on NBA YoungBoy type of ad-libs, you know, it's great to use some tape saturation because, you know, it starts to de-harsh things. You feel me? So I use toupee, a combination of tube and tape, and I just love the density it gives it. So the ad-libs have presence, and especially guys like NBA YoungBoy, his ad-libs really mean something. He's not just saying "hey" and yeah. Like his ad-libs are maybe like overlaying or reinforcing the idea of his bars type shit. So that's why I made sure the ad-libs had presence. And I squashed them with the RVOCs, making sure that they're really clamped. The lead vocal's gonna be the one that's dynamic, little nigga. You feel me? Going up and down and swinging with the motion. But I want those ad-libs to be a consistent, a rock. You feel me? I want them to be that dependable person you can depend on, like your mama or your daddy, hopefully. You feel me? You can depend on them. But yeah, and after that, just to completely stabilize them, bro. Like we building the house, creating that foundation. We're using the cement, which is gonna be the Faraday limiter, and it's the same color as cement. You know, not a coincidence. Is really clamping and holding shit in place. Let's play a couple more of the ad-libs that was a part of this chain down here. Oops.
Catch me up on the paper route. Don't have your bust brains. Got out the streets, I seen more money than a little change. Ain't we different? I'm at peace, my nigga, I'm not even tripping. Devil trying to get to me, I thank God for my angels. I still got love for the people that done crossed me. They better be glad that them niggas ain't lost me. They might.
So yeah, then to add a little variation, I guess this ad-lib right here, right? It's just like it doesn't have anything on it, so it's like wide dynamic where we're showing you a flat basketball and a full basketball. So we're creating separation to mix through like shapes type shit like that. All right, and maybe I could let me see if I could open it up a little bit more. Okay, we should be good like this. All right, so yeah, you guys see everything a little bit more. Okay, so you see all my goddamn automation lanes. I was going crazy. So I guess there's like some radio effect. The lossy comes in. It's like a VHS effect, just to give some scrappiness.
Nigga, we don't trust that. It's okay, I put a lock and key right where my heart at. Bitch, you need a pad and key just to unlock that. Just to unlock that. Just to unlock that, they might scream that it's love. My nigga, please don't trust it.
So now you hear I'm adding a new crumpliness, and that variation was important because at this point we're kind of like towards the back end of the song, and we done heard that same ad-lib over and over and over again. You know, we done had that grilled chicken over and over again. So let's throw a different seasoning or a different spice on it now that we're gonna be eating it for dinner, which is the end of the song versus lunch, where we've been having the motherfucking you know, that little ad-lib chicken, you know. So yeah, we went over the lead vocal. Now let's look at our next couple of effects to get these NBA YoungBoy effects. I used the Lossy. Oh no, I used the micro shift, and I just use this to kind of like widen out these type of ad-libs right here. I did some other stuff too, which is like automating a hall reverb and stuff. So let's look at that.
They throwing shade, they throwing rocks at their face, and I can't feel it. I understand, I see the fake, but I don't feel it. I kept my distance for too long.
All right, most importantly, we're just doing a throw. Man, this is my template from last year, bro. Man, this shit kind of look beautiful, low-key though. Ain't gonna cap. But look, let's open this up for y'all so y'all can really see. So hall, it's just the Valhalla vintage on concert hall with the new mode, and yeah, we just, you know, rode that. We drew it in, you feel me, like an artist. As an engineer, you're an artist, so I drew in that reverb for the intro just to make it more wavy.
They throwing shade, they throwing rocks at their face, and I can't feel it. I understand, I see the fake, but I don't feel it. I kept my distance for.
Now that eighth note delay, what is that? That eighth note delay is just a H delay. Wow. How the fuck is that just an H delay? That's weird. Yeah. So yeah, it's an H delay. I think that this part maybe might have had chorusing on there or something like that. But yeah, that's what created that epic moment. So I'm building momentum. I'm creating suspense, kind of like in a movie where they, you know, the first opening scenes show the person running, you feel me, running away from like the killer or something like that. It just creates suspense right out of the way, grabbing attention. All right. So as an engineer, you're like a director in that sense. All right. And then you see another delay throw right here.
Blame game on nobody. I lost my cousin to the streets, I lost my brother to the system. I did some time, I lost my man and I bounced right back. I know a couple niggas don't like that, but I'm like Rocky, I'm.
All right, dope. So that's another great way to get NBA YoungBoy type of ad-libs, is doing delay throws, doing reverb throws. Jason Cheese is a wonderful engineer, and you know, I seen recently he did a video talking about breaking down a YoungBoy session, and these are some of the things that he does. He usually drags it down onto a track, a wet track. It just makes it quicker. But me, because I was actually mixing this, what I did is I actually just, you know, kind of drew it in because I had time to draw it in, you know. So after that, we have this other ad-lib right here, and I guess this is like a pan man effect. Most of these ad-libs already came in with the chorusing on it, you know, how they were printed from FL Studio. So I just created some variations between them, you know.
Might be in my head, but I ain't never in my feelings. Hey, first to that bird, I'ma run it up for real, bro. Show 'em what a young nigga really got that left for.
And see, it's just that quick stick and move, like a wide receiver out on the line, just sticking and moving, like Muhammad Ali, that pan man, is sticking and moving. You feel me? And that just creates a little bit of a difference between the things, you know. I think towards the end it was used here too.
Caught a dance, so I ain't got a bust a brain. Got out the streets, I seen more money than a little change. Ain't we different? I'm at peace, my nigga, I'm not even tripping. Devil trying to get to me, I thank God for my.
It's just like some harmonies behind it. Also very interesting. I like this epic moment right here where there was like it's like a throw right here of reverb.
I seen them changing on me. Might be in my head, but I ain't never in my feelings.
So yeah, I also did that little drop right there too, type shit like that. Did a little cut and a little verified drop. That's another great way to add momentum to that NBA YoungBoy type of stuff. Let's see what's right here.
Devil trying to get to me, I thank God for my angels. I still got love for the people that done crossed me. They better be glad that them niggas ain't lost me. They might scream that it's love, and you might feel like they gon' buy that. My nigga, please don't trust that. They'll have way feeling where to trust that. It's okay, I put a
All right, then we gotta let's talk about that moment right there. That's like a half note, just because it's the build up towards the last hook. You know, we brought in a brand new echo, and it's gonna be the half note. Man, I used to do some crazy shit. It's crazy. I feel like I fell off with mixing because I don't even do all this no more. Maybe because sometimes people don't even allow me to do stuff like this too. You know, like that. Shout out to the artists. You got to be receptive to your engineer trying out stuff. A lot of people just want to play it safe on their mixes, and maybe like this year you should try to like be bold with your own stuff specifically. But or if you got somebody mixing your stuff, let them have creative freedom, because our favorite rappers like Travis Scott, Don Toliver, you know, those are Future, they kind of let the engineer kind of craft the sound for them, bro. They don't really know shit about mixing. So when you hear these great effects, that's not because of the rapper suggested it. Maybe it is sometimes, but most of the time it's the engineer fucking around and just trying out shit, man. So look, a half note on the ambient, right? And you know, we're just trying to create suspense. So we got a meta flanger right here. And is the meta flanger, yep, getting mixed in at a certain point too. You know, I'm fucking playing around with the meta flanger like a crazy ass nigga, changing the mix. And then the Valhalla plate is also, you know, getting reverberated. So just some epicness, you know.
Ain't good, my nigga, please don't come near my. They might scream that it's love, and you might feel everything about that. My nigga, please don't trust that. Yeah, headway, feeling where to trust that. It's okay, I put a lock and key right where my heart at. Bitch, you need a pen key just.
So really crazy. You hear that reverb is building up through the plate, and then the flanger is also changing too. So it's just really a dynamic movement, and that's how NBA YoungBoy all as well. You know, he gets his ad libs to move. He gets his music to really feel like it's pumping and breathing and it's alive. You really feel the pain and struggle. You really feel like that shit is like a VR headset. Like you've been in that situation that YoungBoy is talking about. Okay, my ad libs bust too. You know, all the ad libs are coming over here to just a simple filter that's filtering all that low rumble, because you know there's a lot of reverb and delay and all that shit like that that's getting packed on together. So we just rolled off all that bottom. All right, there's a couple of other different parts too, right, where I have these two custom throws, right? One of which is this reverb, this epic reverb that y'all kind of heard right here. And let's just break that down. It's just another Valhalla plate with a Valhalla Supermassive behind it. So just just the reverb on with the delay behind it pretty much. And it starts to oscillate, and you know, it just starts to really get bright and shimmer. You feel me? So I created a shimmer reverb, and that's another great thing that YoungBoy has too, is like this shimmering bright reverb that's just crystally, feels like Disney Channel, and it's sparkling, and it's just the street lights, you know?
Fight back, kinda swinging on me. I seen them changing on me.
And most importantly too, this is a trick, man, bro. I went in on this mix, fam. What the fuck? Look, bro, I also did a trick of oscillating. I automated my filter, so as that reverb is I kind of like let it bloom like a dandelion.
Fight back, kinda swinging on me. I seen them changing on me.
You feel me? Like a dandelion, that motherfucker, that the rose or the flower just kind of opens and it just closes, it blooms, there's a movement. You feel me? And I automated it just for that part. So that kind of gives a difference to when the reverb was used right here. You know, I guess there was like a part where this reverb was also used, or somewhere else. You know, I just did it to create some variety between the reverb throws. You know, there was a reverb throw right here, it moved a certain way. Now this reverb throw is moving here in a different way, and that's how NBA YoungBoy gets his shit to really like move and really feel epic and just amazing, an amazing experience. Last thing is the overwhelming phaser, and then you know the feedback was being automated too, bro. We just put in some crazy work on this mix, fam. Damn it, bro. But look, I automated the feedback knob on the Echo Boy right here, and you know.
But I'm like Rocky, I'm on fight back, kinda swinging on me. I seen them changing on me. But I'm like Rocky, I'm on fight back, kinda swinging on me. I seen them changing on me. But I'm like Rocky, I'm on fight back, kinda swinging on me. I seen them.
So really dope. It just kind of gives a contrast to that, that delay throw right there is unique from the other, all the delay and all the shit that we had throughout the mix because I've automated the feedback knob and now it kind of just creates a moment. Now that the people have a moment, they could be like, oh, that's my part, that's my favorite part, and now they'll replay the song over and over and over again, right? Because now they have their Easter egg, like it was Black Ops Zombies. You feel me? They have their Easter egg that they can enjoy. Last thing I want to talk, just this was the crush bus on the lead vocal, and I like this too because mid-range distortion is great for NBA YoungBoy, and also this compressor is Verimute, so it has a rich soul sound that makes me think of Louisiana, which is where NBA YoungBoy is. So that's why I kind of use something like this here to achieve that same type of sound. So I just want to say thanks a lot for being a great part of the YouTube family. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Did you learn something about how to get dope NBA YoungBoy effects today? Drop it down below and let me know. Suggest more artists you want to see. And don't forget, we give all this out for free. So if you could check out the link down below and support the channel, grab a preset, book a mix, check out a template. We'd really appreciate it, but we still gonna keep dropping these gems. And I'll see you next time, gang. Appreciate you. Peace.